Here is this young girl. She is really a girl. She is not a woman. She takes from this experience. She is so young, just 13, 14. And she had the greatest experience of her life. And this experience was something so rare, she herself could not understand. She was scared and frightened beyond her wits. So much the angel had to say, be not afraid, Mary. It just mentioned once. Angel must have said, hey, don't be afraid. It's all right. I come from God. Don't be afraid. See, that was the kind of just young little girl that she was. Fulton Sheen, Bishop Fulton Sheen would say, this Annunciation is the first communion day of Mother Mary. How beautiful it is. The first communion day of Mother Mary was Annunciation. Because we receive the body and blood of Christ. And Mary received the body and blood by taking him in her womb as a little embryo begins in her womb. The real body and blood. So one of the greatest experiences of our Mary. Now she would have been self-absorbed in this experience. She would have said, I feel God's experience so much, and today has been such a great event in my life. It's an unforgettable thing. And she would have been completely in contemplation, completely in thanksgiving, or she would have gone to the synagogue, or gone to her mother, or gone to the rabbi and said all that happened to her. We don't know all those things. But what happens? She, in the same message she hears, that Elizabeth, her cousin, is also facing a critical time. And you know, an old lady getting pregnant, people will laugh. She can't ask anybody for help. If you go, they will say, you have conceived, and that will become a taunt. And therefore she must have thought, this old lady has no one. And therefore I will go. Look at, that is the real God experience. God experience doesn't make us self-absorbed. God experience will not say, go deeper and deeper in me. God experience will say, go out, outgoing, open your eyes, open your heart, look at the others, look at what experiences others are going through in life. That is real experience with the Lord. And that's what Mary had. And she went out of herself, not only so to the extent of her neighbors, she went away from her house nearly 100 kilometers anchoring to visit her. And the first word begins, she went with haste. She should not be late, and that help was needed, and she went with haste. Real experience of Mother Mary is to love another. We are having God experience every day at Mass and in all other experiences. Is it leading us away from ourselves? Or is it making me more self-centered, more self-absorbed, more self-righteous, or more myself? Or every Mass helps me to go out to others, and every experience of prayer makes me happy to go out to others. That's what our Blessed Mother will tell us today. And once she goes there, see the joy in her heart. She greets her, shalom. It was a greeting of great joy with Jesus in her heart. And that joy was so powerful, it affected Elizabeth, it affected the baby in the womb also. So the baby in the womb of Mother Mary affected everybody, the baby in the womb of Elizabeth also. See the power of love. The power of touching the hearts of life of others through care and concern. And of course the whole story goes there. But this one point I would like to take from this reading of the Gospel. We ask, Lord, just like my Mother Mary, I experience so often my Lord, let me be a person who goes out of myself. My dear fathers, you as the seminary staff, you are a family that you need to keep in mind. Just like a family, mother comes from one house, father comes from one house, they become one and they live together. In our schools, in our seminaries, brothers are coming from different places, from different backgrounds, and they are like a class. And we professors also come from different areas, from different dioceses. But once we come here, we must consider our staff as a family. We must love each other, sincere, generous. You must protect each other. You must encourage each other. You must support each other. Never look in the eyes of division. That's what Mother Mary will tell us. So when we speak about love, let it not be having a great service in that parish I'm doing a big service, pastoral service in that parish, and every Sunday I go to that parish. Every Sunday you go there, every day you live here. So what is my attitude here? That is important. My dear fathers, we will never be on the same lines of unity anywhere on this earth except in heaven. Keep that in mind. We always think we must always be on the same level of thought, same level of opinion, same level of comments. We'll never be. Even in the family, one brother will have one idea, another brother will have another idea. Even in the family, wife will have one thing, husband will have one thing. Common will be only in heaven. So accept differences, accept different conflicts, way of thinking, accept it all. That's the package. Everything comes in a package, and that is the package. So you take, brother, you are also my priest, you are also my brother, you are also my brother. Let us live together as long as we are in the seminary. Let us be one family. Let us never let anybody down. Let us understand one another. Let us appreciate and let us support one another. Let us not give room to jealousy. Let us not give room to putting down one another, party spirit, all this. No. St. Paul faced this so often among the Corinthians and Galatians. He was all the time telling, don't fight among yourselves. Don't have party spirit. We are all baptized in Christ. One Lord, one faith, one baptism. But all saying, and that's what our Lady will tell us today. Real love begins in my own home in this place. So let us ask for that grace today as we are here. The second theme I would like to do is Our Lady of Fatima. The greatest experience in the last century, 19th, was Our Lady of Lourdes, and it still pervades. The greatest experience of the 20th century is Our Lady of Fatima. And this is one means God has used to spiritualize and deepen spiritual life throughout the whole world. Our Lady clearly said many things in Our Lady of Fatima's apparition, which still sounds bells in our hearts. When she appeared there to those children, she said, the war will come to an end. She came in 1917. Why the war will come to an end? Very much so because of prayers that are going on. And she said, pray, pray, pray. That was her clarion call. Keep on praying. The first thing that strikes me was the ones whom Mary chose. Mary didn't choose a priest or a sister or a contemplative nun. So many choices were there. Mary never chose that. Mary chose little girl, little boy. Exactly like Lourdes. That little girl Bernadette. And she was not a clever girl, you know that. And here, Jacinta, Francisco, Lucia. 11 years, 9 years, 8 years. Little children. See, little children means childlike heart. This is what God wants us. You know, Pope John the 23rd was one of the most lovable popes. Why? Because he had a childlike heart. Very bulky man from Bergamo, but it is said that he had a childlike heart. He could laugh with babies. He could go to the prison and he could talk to them and tell them. My grandmother also was in the jail. He was telling them. And he could go to a priest who was drunk and sit before him and share with him. All that childlike heart. My dear fathers, we are all very big because we have been chosen for big purposes. But let us never lose our childlike spirit. Every time you think of the apparition of Mother Mary, either at Lourdes or at Fatima or at La Salem, always remember it is childlike who are close to the Lord. Even Garganta, they say, are waited for this one, Vertical. But they are children who have become very big now. So let us keep that in mind, the first one. The second thing is, accepting Our Lady, accepting our Lord is a big challenge because those children had to face plenty of difficulties. It was not easy. I saw Mary and go and tell my mama, I saw Mary. Oh, good child. I saw Mary. And the parish priest said, okay. And bishop said, okay. Not like that. My God, tremendous. Mommy said, don't have this nonsense. You nicely. Father said, I'll beat you. They still say, no, we saw Mary. At that age, see the faith that they had. How pure their heart must be. When you have childlike heart, there is deep faith. Don't think childlike heart means you become childish. No. That is deep, strong faith. You go to the parish priest, Rayappan, he doesn't believe in anything. Get up. You ask us. Go and ask her what her name is. And of course, the civil staff completely get to stop barricading the place. But those children never. I've seen the little film. My brother gave that film, I've seen. And they tell each one, come on, if you tell lies, we'll shoot you. And they take one child and after that, tuck, shot, finish. Second child is taken after, tuck, finally this girl goes, she said, I'll also get shot. And she goes outside and she sees the other two still alive. How they were threatening, but they didn't change their evidence at all. See, that is faith. Anything may happen in this seminary, my faith will be there. Let any persecution come, my faith will be there. Let any opposition come, my faith will be there. Let any rebellion come, my faith will be there. That is faith. You must learn from Our Lady of Fatima's children. Strong. Their words did not change, their witness did not change. They said, never mind, even if we die, we say we saw our Blessed Mother, and this is the message she has given to us. Let us learn from Fatima the strong, deep faith. We are also called to witness to that same love which Mother Mary gave. The third thing that we learn from Mother Mary is, all in the midst of all this trouble, she is very calm. Now with all the big things that are going on, going to make you ask Mother Mary, she will be very calm. Why are you troubled? Don't be troubled. All this is part of life. Accept it. Accept it. Very calm. But every time she said, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. And at the end she showed a great vision of her life, of a miracle. My dear fathers, Pope John Paul II had a deep love for Mother Mary, Our Lady of Fatima. He was shot on the October 13th, and the next following year he went to France, he went to Portugal, and put that bullet into that crown of Mother Mary and said, Mama, you saved me. He literally said these words. As bullets were coming, Mother Mary pushed those bullets away, she said. That was the faith, strong faith he had. And our present Pope Francis, immediately was consecrated, he became the Pope, he was this one. That night, next day, early morning, he went to Maria Maggiore. Early morning. He didn't even tell the parish priest. First thing he went, because he called her Queen of Rome, the Mother of Rome, knelt there, offered the whole of Rome and the Catholic Church into the hands of our Blessed Mother. And today we celebrate her feast, and let us ask Mother Mary to give us the grace. And what was the message? We know so well. Prayer, penance, and offer your life as a reparation for the sins of the world. These three things let us give. Prayer, and we know we are men of prayer, and reparation, penance, little austerities here and there. Austerities did not go in, you did not go in positively, but the crosses that come, the sickness that comes, misunderstandings that come. It's difficult to live with one another. That's a little cross accept. Third, we offer our life as a reparation for the sins of this world. Let us ask our Blessed Mother that in this retreat our faith will grow stronger and deeper, and that we may become more aware that Jesus is with us, telling us, do not be afraid. I have called you, I have chosen you, I will be with you, and become more aware of Mother Mary's protection.